it's already begun. It is Friday, November 20th. Thank you so much for joining us on After GMS. I'm Tracy McCain here with the hilariously funny Meghann Mollerus and Taran Kirksey, who also spares some jokes from time to time.
He does, but Taran does not grace us with his ballet moves like you have just been doing behind the scenes while we waited for our feed to pop up. I was very impressed.
You know what? I have moves, although I will say I overdid it with my little leg extension that went as high as this.
Well, you know, you're a little belly heavy at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It just didn't. I will not try that again.
yeah. Please don't.
Age is catching up with me.
You are fine.
So what is not catching up with us are the temperatures. I wish they would go up a little bit higher, like a little earlier in the day, but by the end of the day, we'll be perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It is chilly out there right now. Temperatures starting out in the 30s just about everywhere, but as we head through the course of the day with lots of sunshine and the southwesterly breeze, we'll see our highs end up in the mid 60s, and then Saturday even better, upper 60s to low 70s are likely across the Piedmont, and then temperatures will start to take a tumble downward again for Sunday, low to mid 60s with more cloud cover. I'm going to keep it dry on Sunday for now, but it looks like the rain chances do go up some more as we go into Monday, and it looks like we'll stay in a relatively unsettled weather pattern occasionally as we go through the rest of next week. And for now, we do have a rain chance on Thanksgiving. That's still 7 days away. There's still a lot of things that we need to nail down, such as the timing of that system and how much moisture might be available. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on that as necessary over the next few days.
Perfect weather for an annual tradition that is not being derailed from COVID. Downtown Greensboro is celebrating the holiday season with a series of month-long family-friendly events that are safe, including Piedmont Winterfest. Due to the ongoing COVID crisis, though, the city is implementing tight health and safety measures. WFMY News 2's Candace Redd has a quick rundown of the changes this year.
Piedmont Winterfest is back, but before you put on your ice skates, there are some things you should know. Especially for this year, there are some big changes due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For starters, the ice skating rink is not at LeBauer Park, where the new location for the ice rink is the parking lot at 123 West Lewis Street in downtown Greensboro, where you can find the rink right between South End Brewing and Fat Tuesday. Well, health and safety measures will be implemented due to the ongoing health crisis. Well, that includes the use of face masks, temperature checks, health screening questionnaires, and a 40 skater limit on the ice rink.
We've tried to put something on that will be at least 6 feet apart, that are outside. We do have volunteers, and we'll have ambassadors that will have extra masks downtown. We have hand sanitizer. We have wipes that Cone Health helped us with to really sanitize areas. And so we're taking every precaution possible to make sure that we put on a safe and socially responsible series of experiences. And so, you know, certainly if you feel under the weather, it's best to stay home.
Downtown Greensboro is also celebrating the holiday season with a series of month-long events. Well, that includes a multi-sensory interactive installation composed of 16 trees, socially distanced visits with Santa Claus, laser light show, and so much more. By the way, when it comes to Piedmont Winterfest, each skating session is about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Taking a look at your screen because I want to make sure you have all of these details. Again, Piedmont Winterfest runs from November 20th to January 31st. Again, today is opening night. Well, organizers suggest purchasing your tickets online. Pricing is currently being updated on the website, but for more details, all you have to do is visit our website, WFMYnews2.com.
All right, we're going to continue that into our first conversation here. Winterfest, one of the many things that you can do to enjoy the start of the holiday season this weekend. And so we want to know if you're doing any holiday activities this weekend, if you're decorating, maybe you're shopping, or maybe you'll wait until after Thanksgiving to get started. I usually do. But, you know, the Black Friday sales have already started, so a lot of people might be shopping. So let us know. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I've thought a lot about this. Like, what do I need to do this weekend versus what could I do this weekend to get ahead now versus later? I think I am going to hold off on decorating until after Thanksgiving, just get this holiday done and then focus on that. But, I did debate starting shopping this weekend. I mean, I've tried to start making lists of things that I need, and I plan to do the majority of my shopping online this year. So I think you really should start early. That seems to be the general consensus from retailers because shipping could take longer, just given the high volume of demand for online shopping. So you want to make sure you get your gifts on time if you need them, obviously, in a timely fashion. So it might not be a bad idea to start on that if you haven't already.
Right. Well, we know Taran's not going to be shopping because that's last on his priority change.
Well, he's just a Christmas Eve kind of guy.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get something. It might not be what you want, but you get something. I can stop at a store the day before, find, I don't know, candy cane or something. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I try to shop earlier, and I do online shopping a lot. I try to find local retailers and different places that I've lived or that I kind of like, and go and see if they have a website and see if they can ship those things to us, and been able to get some good gifts that way. But it looks like you were saying, Megan, I might need to jump on the ball a little bit earlier than usual. Instead of waiting till the second week of December, maybe I'll do it this week.
I mean, those candy canes can take a while in the mail.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't want that candy to spoil. That's one good thing about, I'm just kidding. That's one good thing about sugar, though. It does not spoil. So the sugar candy, excellent. That has nothing to do with anything that we're talking about. I really want some candy right now. I apologize for taking over the conversation.
No, it's fine. We'll see if we can help you out. I mean, throughout the morning, every mic check I do, I'm like, pregnant woman eating, don't disturb me. So I get it.
You're making me hungry.
When you're hungry, you're hungry.
Exactly.
I get it. So we were so busy last weekend. My mom celebrated her birthday. We had a drive-in event. Simone had a recorded dance recital. We have just been so busy that this weekend I'm excited just to stay home and get some much needed things and cleaning done around the house. So I'm probably going to send or ask Duran to go to the grocery store to pick up some things that we're going to need for our Thanksgiving meal. But other than that, I'm looking forward to some football and some relaxation around the house.
Yeah, Jason's hoping for the same. He said he's shopping in Conway, South Carolina, and then hoping for a win Saturday for App.
Nice.
So obviously football on a lot of minds. Nadine said it's the perfect weather this weekend. Thanks to Ran to throw a birthday party for her son on Sunday. A hashtag all outside. So that's a smart move, Nadine. Awesome. I hope your son has an awesome birthday. Let's see what else people are doing. It says, Isaac said he's ready for Christmas. Hope COVID is going to be over soon. Oh, we could not second that enough. Chelsea already decorated her tree with fall leaves and footballs. That's cute. And then Ashley said she's waiting until after Thanksgiving for decorations and shopping. She thinks there are going to be better deals. That has been my question as well. Are the deals going to get better? Because every website I go to now claims to have Black Friday early deals to get ahead of the shipping. So I'm going to be irritated if I buy something now thinking it's going to be the Black Friday price, but I log on next Friday and see it's an extra 10% off. I know Frugal Turan would have an issue with that as well.
I would. I hope that they do the responsible and the right thing, and they actually are, giving you the real price. But you know how supply and demand and financial forces work. So we'll see what happens as we get closer to Christmas. But again, I hope they're doing the right thing, and we don't want everybody to try to pack into the stores at the last minute. That's definitely the last thing we need right now. So spread it out, take your time, get started now, so you don't have to rush and try to get everything at the last minute.
So I will admit the first 15 minutes of my morning was spent shopping online. Like at 2 a.m. I got an alert from Belk.com saying that they were having a 65% off sale, and some things were also an extra 20% off. So I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. Let me see. And unfortunately, my feet have widened and extended during this pregnancy. So I needed another pair of heels. I haven't been able to wear my black shoes because I can't fit them right now. So I'm like, I can't keep wearing these brown ones. It's just not going to work. So I found a pair of shoes for $10 with 65% off and another 20% off. Good. And it's at the Burlington Belk. So after work today, I'm going to be able to go over and pick them up. And they're really nice shoes. And they're only, well, they're a little larger than I would normally wear. But I mean, it was a Black Friday deal before you know, Thanksgiving, and I benefited. So I'll probably hit belk.com later today and see what else I can find, but that was the first 15 minutes of my morning.
Yeah,
and it's already ready to pick up. I just got a notification.
That's amazing. Yeah, a lot of these stores do allow, if they have the item already in stock, allow you to order online and pick up in stores, which I've found super handy, especially if you need it sooner than maybe the shipping deadline would get it to you. So that's a great option. I'm looking forward to seeing those shiny black shoes, although your brown ones are more than fine.
For the moment. I'm a Southern girl. You know, after a certain point, you have to put the brown shoes away and the black shoes have to come out, or blue, or, you know, I like to, you know, have color options. And I know every time my mom watches on the morning, she's like, oh, there are those brown shoes again. Oh. So on Monday, I will have some new shoes. Now, I might pull these out once in a while, but, you know, it's going to be primarily the color of the season.
Now I feel like I need to switch up mine more often. I go back and forth between one brown and one pair of nude shoes. I don't know.
I know. Let's not focus on that.
Okay. All right. We have another conversation coming up, so go ahead and leave a comment here. But right now, we have to get you caught up on your morning headlines. Unfortunately, we are seeing some concerning news on the COVID front in North Carolina. The largest daily increase in new daily reported cases. DHHS labs confirmed more than 4,200 new cases yesterday. That's 400 more than the next highest total, and the first time North Carolina has surpassed 4,000. The Guilford County Commission has certified the results of the $300 million Guilford County Schools Bond referendum yesterday. This money will supposedly go toward repairing and rebuilding school buildings. But it's unclear where the county will get the money to back the bonds since the local sales tax increase in the election failed. Meanwhile, some races are still too close to call. The closest statewide one is the race for Supreme Court Justice. Triad native, Paul Newby, Republican, leads incumbent Democrat Sherry Beasley by about 400 votes. The closest local race is the District 4 in Guilford County Commission. Democrat Mary Beth Murphy leads Republican incumbent so far. Alan Branson so far, we should say.
Well, several Greensboro body shops say they're seeing a lot of cars coming in riddled with bullets lately. Staff at Midtown Body Repair told us they're averaging 6 to 8 bullet repairs over the last 2 months. Typically, they see about 2 a year. An employee said thankfully none of the repairs he has made stem from deadly shootings. But again, Greensboro police are investigating 6 shootings within the last week. A Greensboro restaurant closes temporarily after a staff member tests positive for coronavirus. Lindley Park Filling Station posted this on Facebook this morning, saying in part, quote, out of abundance of concern for the well-being of our guests and staff, we will remain closed until all staff members receive negative test results, end quote. Well, the restaurant will be cleaned and sanitized before it reopens.
Well, it's Friday. We like to start your weekend on a positive note, so let's get to some good news. 8 months into the pandemic, an election year and holiday stress, we could all use a breather. So I asked you on my Facebook page, as I do every week, to tell me something good that happened in your life recently. From special occasions to good doctor's reports, the blessings are bountiful. Susan welcomed her first adopted granddaughter. Nana Sue is beside herself. Wanda got a great report from the heart doctor and is praising the Lord. Marilyn wished for a long time and is finally getting new flooring, repainted walls, and a mounted TV. She's a happy woman. Cheryl was blessed with perfect blood work from her physical. Hi celebrated her much-loved son's birthday last week. Glenda loves seeing school buses back on the roads. Michael got a new job after struggling to find one, and Debbie's just thankful for all the sunshine.
Sunshine.
It makes a world of difference.
It does make a difference.
It really does, especially during a long week. I mean, you just see that sun outside. Doesn't matter how cold it is, but it just makes you feel better. I mean, there's something too that the season's changing and it getting colder. A lot of people feel down this time of year to ran, but a good forecast can help.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the more sunshine that you can have in the winter, the better for sure, considering how short the days are. You know, that can definitely be rough, and we're going to see plenty of sun this Friday, and we'll see plenty of sunshine tomorrow as well. So that is my good news that I have for all of y'all.
That is. I mean, spread the sunshine, Taran. Not that you're not enough sunshine, but okay.
That might be too much at times.
I know, that's funny. No, we do appreciate the sun, and in the right spots, if it's, you know, cold outside, if you're standing right underneath the sun, it really does warm you up a little bit, which is great. So something good, you know, I shared this on the Good Morning Show. I've been feeling a little overwhelmed as a mom, a working mom. I'm just dealing with the challenges of managing both, and you know, having enough energy to get through the day. And so I posted that on my Facebook page, and the responses have been so supportive. A lot of moms saying, you know, you're not alone, I'm here with you. You know, it's hard managing, you know, children and jobs and everything else that you have to do, so just stick with it. And the encouragement has been so fulfilling this morning. And I posted that not to get feedback, but just to kind of share what I'm going through, and the response has been amazing, and I'm just so happy to read all those responses and feel a little bit better about it.
Well, I said this morning, you know, I admire you as a working mom. You do such a good job. I mean, the love you have for your kids is absolutely amazing. And what I learned, and I've not been a mom very long, I mean, almost 11 months, but, you know, there's no such thing as the perfect parent. And everybody has challenges, whether that be with feeding or with sleep or with managing all that's going on. And so, you know, it's just about taking one day at a time. And I've had to remind myself of that a lot lately. One day at a time. Love is the most important. Your kids feel protected, safe, and loved, and everything else is secondary.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Meghann. And you're doing a great job too. How do you balance it all?
I don't know, but I only have one, and so you know, it's a little bit easier for me, at least right now. But you know, I love coming home every day. My son's to the point now where he's like really into what's going on. He'll recognize me and see me coming up the steps and go to the door and put his hand there, and you know, the big smile. I mean, it just melts your heart and almost takes your breath away for a minute. It's so stinking cute. And so just those simple joys I'm finding every day, like when he was laughing when my husband was sweeping the leaves off the front porch. I mean, stuff like that just brings so much happiness in my life. And during times like these, we could all just use a reminder that sometimes the simplest blessings are the most profound.
Exactly. They come big or small. Well, here's a big one in Cherie's life. She said, my mother-in-law is home from being in a rehab facility. So I'm sure, that's welcome news for her family. And then Ashley said, all my close family have stayed healthy and safe from COVID. We are so thankful. So big or small, and those are two big ones. You know, we appreciate sharing the good news that's going on with you, because we all just need a little extra, you know, to make us feel a little bit better about what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Taran, anything good coming up for you that you're looking forward to? I know you mentioned the sun and the weather. Obviously, that's your tell me something good you try to do every week.
Vacations? Maybe not.
Not much. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm looking forward to that. You know, no, it's been a pretty good week in my household for sure, for a variety of reasons. So definitely thankful for that, and you know, just hoping that for everybody, you know, we all can get through December, you know, happy and healthy, and you know, get, I guess just I can't think of the words I'm trying to use, just maybe end the year on the highest note possible, considering everything that's going on. Because I mean, it is tough. I think, you know, not to go too far into, you know how I'm long-winded sometimes. But I think for just about everyone, this year, at least from time to time, has been tough. Okay, and so I definitely understand that. I've had some moments that have been tough for me, internally and externally. And so we're all just trying to do better day by day. And you know, I think that December is going to hopefully be a good month for everyone. But you know, we made it through November, at least the majority of it, and we're looking forward to good food on Thanksgiving. Have to bring it back to that. And so I am definitely looking forward to Thanksgiving.
He's looking forward to his honey baked ham, not the turkey in the Kirksey household.
No turkey. Now, if you go to my parents' house, there will be turkey there. They I don't know. I'm not their child, because
yes, you are.
There's no way.
You probably tried that before, and they said no, it's true. You are.
Yeah, they did. They're like, no, you belong to us.
Like, we don't know where he came from, but he does his own thing.
Exactly, I do, very, very much so. All right, let's talk about weather really quickly. It's looking good, okay? We have some pretty good weather on the way, not only today, but also tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the best day between the 2 days over the weekend. Temperatures will probably make it into the 70s in some locations, so that's a good thing. Sunday, cooler, more cloud cover, and then we have some rain chances on the way next week. I know everyone's looking at that purple bar there that signifies Thanksgiving, and we have a 40% chance of rain on there right now, but you have to keep in mind that's still 7 days from now. We still have to nail down details about when that system will move through. Will it move through on Wednesday, or will it wait until the middle of the day on Thursday? We will see. We'll keep you updated, though, that's for sure.
We started the week off very cold. We're warming up for the weekend. If I had it my way, it would be like that every week because I love a warm weekend. I'll take the sweater and the coat and the extra layers during the week if I have to, but the weekend should always be beautiful.
Yes, so thank you to Ram. Well, thank you for joining us here on After GMS. We do this every weekday at 7:45 on the WFMY Facebook page. We want to leave you with well wishes for the weekend ahead, but also some of the moments that made us laugh and smile this week. This is the best of GMS. See you next week. It is 6:30 on this Wednesday. Wow, can you believe a week from tomorrow is Thanksgiving?
It is hard to believe, but I'm excited. By the way, Thanksgiving during pregnancy is one of the best holidays you could ever imagine.
All the mashed potatoes you could ever imagine.
So yes, I'm excited. We've got to talk about this forecast, guys. You need your hat and your gloves, your scarf, the whole thing today. It's still around freezing degrees, like 33 degrees right now.
Freezing degrees, I like that.
Freezing degrees. It's true, freezing degrees, or more technically, hovering above freezing.
I think a lot of people were just clinging to their screens yesterday to watch that successful liftoff from the Kennedy Center.
I want to go, I want to go, I want to go to the International Space Station. Maybe someday.
If you were headed to space, what would you bring with you?
Bacon. Just lots of bacon. Like cooked bacon. Not the freeze-dried kind, just like fresh bacon. So I'd be good to go for maybe about 5 days.
Ed Matthews, what would you bring?
Gotta have the Dr. Pepper and the cheer wine. Gotta have the peanut M&Ms. Now, wouldn't it be cool to release a bag of peanut M&Ms into the air and let them float around? And
Go everywhere.
That is hilarious. And thank you for the dramatization.
well, you're quite welcome. I didn't even practice that. It was just spur of the moment.
That made it work. I totally pictured it in my mind.